Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are just doing a really chill, laid back, get ready with me. I am sitting on the floor in my bedroom. I wanted to just try filming with my iPhone. I've watched people's videos with iPhones and they're fantastic. This is not a newer iPhone, but I feel like, hey, this is the I just kind of felt like doing it, so let's just try it. Why not? I kind of love the old school vibes of just getting ready on your floor. This is taking me back to how I used to do my makeup when I started doing makeup in high school. I would sit on the floor of my bedroom and listen to the news getting ready every day and just use whatever I had. And I kind of like it this way. I'm gonna go in with my NARS foundation here. Oh, you know what I'm gonna show you? I'm gonna show you a combo of a favorite that I shared in my May favorites. Let me grab it. I've never filmed a long video on my iPhone, so I don't know how long this will film for, but hopefully it works out. So let me just get all my hair off of it. I shared the Elta MD SPF. This one is a little bit tinted, and then I mix it with the Elephant de Bronzy. I might get away with just using this for my foundation today, but we'll see. We'll see. But this does give really fantastic coverage. Okay, I have to get in the habit of looking there for the camera. I'm used to looking in a different spot on my other camera. So I do about, let's do about that. And then, okay, we're getting down to the end of my de Bronzy here, but I do have a backup ready. This is like the perfect time of year to start using this because we all have winter foundations, right? And they're gonna start to get or become too light for us. And so mixing in a little bit of this tinted stuff. Are you doing it? He says, what the heck are you doing on the floor? Mixing that in helps darken, deepen, and give a little bit more warmth. I'm gonna try not to use the phone as a camera, but it's actually a really great camera. I have my mirror set up on a pillow here to try to get the right height. Oh, ooh, ouch. My cookies and candy bars from last night came out in zit form this morning. Awesome. Well, what are you doing? He's literally stepping over and crawling through here to kind of see what I'm doing. I'm putting makeup on. If you jump up there, mister. I got this. You are on a book, angled against a picture frame, because I don't have a smaller tripod, nor do I have one of those little things that you put on the back of your phone, because I just really wouldn't use it that much. But of course now, okay, yeah. Oh, Olaf, seriously, you don't need to be up there. This might have been a bad idea. And then I'm gonna use my, but you can see, Olaf, seriously, hey, Olaf. Oh my gosh, this is not panning out. Okay, but you can see the coverage that gives. It's actually really good. It adds up. You can see the coverage. It's like a light coverage, but basically what it does is it just kind of evens anything out. And now I'm gonna go in over the top with just a hint of the foundation. I love this little rouge gift from back in the day. I have this brush in the full size. Okay, that was actually a lot more foundation than I was expecting it to be. What you doing with Elsa? We're just having the whole gang here. Dog, 2 cats, 2 kids. Why not? All right, now I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer here, just a little bit. I think I might do like I don't know. I kind of wanted to do like a summery look today. Perhaps a rushed, quick version just because of the circumstances here. I see you, Olaf. Do you think that he is right next to you. You can't see him, but he's like in the action here. I'm gonna set everything here today with the Charlotte Tilbury powder. Really like this powder because it's like invisible. Like it sets everything, but it's not noticeable. I think it's okay. I had to kick everybody out. The cats started fighting, so did the kids, and my blood pressure just shot through the roof. So hopefully we can get the rest of this done quickly here. So I was setting my face with this Charlotte Tilbury powder. You know what? I hope you don't mind. This is a fantastic mirror. I'll try to keep looking at you, but I can't not use this. All right, so like I think I was saying, the coverage on that situation with the SPF, and then you throw in foundation. I can't speak because I still hear him. He's messing with the door. That he being the cat. Did I grab a... What? Now there's spiders crawling up my wall. I'll tell you what. There's like never a day where I have uninterrupted time anymore. Those days are gone this year. So next we're going to bronze our face. I'm going to use this. I'm really contemplating throwing this out because it's starting, see all those bumps? It's really old. But my face hasn't broken out thus far, so I figure it's okay. I'm going to use this brush. I used this yesterday. It's an old Morphe E3 brush. And guys, I'm feeling like Hot Mess Express right now. Bronze up my forehead here. I'm really loving bronzer lately. I've never cared about it, and I don't know if it's just because it's summertime or what, but hello, life to the face. I'm also loving doing this lately. Just like a swoop-de-whoop. A swoop-de-whoop of bronzer. And just kind of going a little bit ham, not neglecting under here. That's really pretty. That's why I can't get rid of this bronzer, because it's such a good tone for my skin. It adds warmth, but never orange. I don't know, I just love it. It's the Bare Minerals situation here. You know, they have a pressed bronzer still, which is why I continue to use this, because I figure you can access that. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury blush today in the shade Ecstasy. So I think I'm just actually going to mix both colors together. I'm not even using my usual brushes today. We are just going way off track here. That is a really pretty blush. Now, I have not tried everything from Charlotte Tilbury, but the things I have, I really like, and I definitely recommend. Now, I have not tried her eyeshadows, but they're expensive, and I'm honestly not sure if 4 eyeshadows are worth the price point. I would say her blushes are nice. Love this powder. Love her lipsticks and her lip liners. What else have I tried? Oh, well, you can't forget that glow stuff I use all the time, wherever it is. This stuff, the Flawless Filter. Love this stuff. Let me just make sure we're blended here today. I went a little ham on the blush, honestly. So what I do then is I just take a big fluffy. Oh, look at that. You can see my computer in the background. That's not ideal. I don't care. I'm in like the survival mode when it comes to my channel right now, because I really don't have, and now that this like grading, like school assignments are done, the kids have free roam of the house, and they've already had TV and computer time. So that's kind of my fault for not utilizing that time to film, but that's usually what I do, is let them be separate so we can keep arguments down to a minimum. I'm going to use the luminous light here from Hourglass, and that's how I film, is I put them on something, but we've already done that. So, and I'm about to make lunch for them after this and do a little drive around town curbside pickup action. We went grocery shopping yesterday, and my grocery store was out of buttermilk, and I need that for Isaac's cake. And I figure I'll just buy an extra big one and do buttermilk pancakes. Oh my gosh, you guys, I made lemon ricotta pancakes. What was it, last weekend? Sorry for the noise, but it's that dramatic. They were phenomenal. Highly recommend making those. Okay, have I done all my powder stuff? I have. All right, so now is the time I spray my face, and I'm gonna use the Pixie Glow Mist, and these little fans, super cheap. My kids get them at Sunday school. But they work fantastic for quickly airing out, drying off the face. Oh my gosh, I haven't used this product in forever. Let's try this. Actually, let's make sure this is dry. That's the sound my brain makes all day long at home. Some days I just feel more frazzled than others. It's probably my fault for trying to do too much. The Guerlain Meteorites. Guys, Too many products, too little face to apply it to. I'm just gonna buff these in actually. We're gonna be ridiculously glowy today. That's okay. I'm barely leaving my car. I'm gonna go into the store to get, what did I say, buttermilk? And the rest of it, they're just gonna bring it out to me. My kids are like, where are we going? I'm like, well, honestly, you're not leaving the car, but we're taking a drive around town, hitting up some drive-thrus. All right, it's time to do this. This is such a good camera on it. I don't know how the sound's gonna turn out. And this is also like camera, there you are, and mirror, that I almost feel like, why in the world do I want to drag out all my equipment when I can just use this? Here's a real topic. Do your kids argue? Like, I expect bickering. I expect, oh, he's touching my things and I didn't like it, or just general disrespect, but the amount of arguing that my kids do, it makes me sad, but it makes me really frustrated, like, why? They're both, it might be personality, because they both are, I mean, they both can be stubborn, but I don't know a lot of people that are naturally not stubborn. Like, aren't we all stubborn in some way, shape, or form about something? But it is just off the chains. And it's like, I can't sit there and be present 24/7 in all of their conversations to be like, okay, well, actually, you were wrong here and you were wrong here. Like, policing is exhausting. And coming into a situation when it's already happened and he said, she said, and they're both wrong, right? They're always both wrong. And their reactions are wrong. And it's just like so much to me that I'm like, okay, what am I doing wrong? My husband and I are like, what are we doing wrong? Anyways, please tell me I'm not alone. I want my kids to get along, and they play together well. But then at times they absolutely don't, and they argue, and it's just, oh, it's a lot. What are you doing in my curtains? I guess we're going for a little bush here. Hair is like cat hair stuck to my nose all the time. Whew, gosh, especially today. Well, after I kick the kids out, I come back in here. I got Olaf here, Elsa here, the dog at my feet. It's like I bring this own chaos into my life because I love animals, but sometimes it's like, oh, seriously, mommy needs a break. I'm gonna go in with the Milani eyeshadow primer here. What are you doing in those curtains? They can hear you, I see you. The curtains are swinging back and forth over there. She's probably rolling around and I'm like, haha, mommy. So I got these pretty white curtains that I showed you in here, but gosh, cats have already basically destroyed the bottom of them. I'm just trying not to care. All right. So here's what I wanted to do today for my eyes. I have been watching Emily a ton, and so I dug out her palette. When this first came out, I did quite a few videos. I want to say I did like 3 or 4 looks with this. And today, I don't know what I'm feeling. I did a smoky look yesterday, which you saw. I'm gonna take a deep breath. Sometimes you just gotta take a deep breath and slow down. I'm gonna dip into the one called the Cream here, just like a matte cream shade. And I'm gonna stick that up here. Oh, can you hear the birds? Looks like it's gonna be kind of a scorcher. It hailed last night, so the kids were in our bed for a bit. We were watching Spider-Man Far From Home. My husband and I just, actually this has a mirror, I want to use this. We just finished watching all, let me just kind of turn like this, all of the Marvel movies. And so the last one to watch was Spider-Man Far From Home, and we watched that last night. Oh, I don't know if I want to go too pink today. I'm going to dig into this Midwest color. And a storm came through and hailed. And he had just fertilized the yard because I told him, hey, it's going to rain tonight. So, you know, you might as well fertilize that yard, you know, kill all the weeds. And he did it, and then lo and behold, an hour later, it's hailing out. Like, oh, great. And buying that yard fertilizer is not a cheap endeavor, but if you want to have like a nice yard without weeds, you kind of need it, you know? concealer from Revolution here is really good. Have you guys tried it? How do you feel about it? You know what I currently am using is the L'Oreal. So that's a medium coverage, just like a nice daytime, day-to-day, lighter coverage concealer. Okay. I'm being attacked by cat hairs, and it's obsessive. There are so many on my face right now that I want to rip it off. I want to rip off my skin. Really loving a super blown out, messy, not messy, but just like not really a non-precise eyeshadow look, where you just take shadow and you just create shadows. Okay, that was a dumb way to say that. But you know what I mean? Like you're just kind of contouring things out with blurring the lines so there's no harsh edges, which you don't really want anyways. But like not a super sculpted this color, this color, this color kind of look, but a 1 to 2 shadow look where you just blend it into oblivion. That's what I'm really liking. And I know I keep dipping my brush in here, but I dip it in, and then when I apply it, that's where I want the most color. So, like right here. I also am really liking how the further out I bring, like blowing out this eye. So, trying to make my eyes come out because my eyes are very deep set. Hey, Mr. Spider, I don't really want you on my stuff. Dude, so we don't spray pesticides for bugs and stuff. Like we don't pay a company to do it. We'll like kill anthills and stuff. Okay, don't come for me, but seriously, the red ant, the fire ants here will bite you, and if you accidentally step in a pile while mowing, which I've done on too many occasions, you're gonna scream obscenities and run for the hills and take your clothes off. I've done it. It's awful. So we like kill those, but because we don't do like around the house, they start to come in and there's a lot of bugs down here. Okay, I want to do, okay, this is it. We're keeping this so summery today. I'm going to take this top story shade. It's like a gold. Not a yellow gold, but the kind of gold that I like. Like an actual gold that's not too yellow. It's kind of reminded me of Woodwinked. Is it Woodwinked from MAC? I don't know. I love my MAC shadows still. I reach for them probably the most. Then I'm going to dip into Oh Heavens here. It's a nice little inner corner highlight. It's not like anything too bold. I think it's a good like everyday one. I'm gonna take a black eyeliner here. This is by Mally. These are super creamy and they, what is the word? They smudge really well. So this is really hard to do. I'm going to try to smudge really, really close. Getting close here to my upper lash line. Like I don't want it to be too thick of a line. And I think I'll do my upper waterline too. See, that one I just got too thick. And then, no tools required. Well, sort of a tool, but we all have these, I'm sure. Q-tips. This is my preferred method to smudge things out. Soften that a little bit. I'm gonna take, I love this smudge brush, by the way. This is the Morphe E36, and I'm gonna take the shade, ooh, we could do color right now. I don't know. I'm gonna take a little bit of Apartment, which is this matte brown. And just kind of go over the black. Are you really want stuff to stay. I found that putting a little shadow over the top of it really helps lock her in. I actually think I'm going to take a little of that same brown shadow and just kind of dump it on top of this liner up here. That's a good term. I'm just dumping shadow. And then I'm just dipping back into Midwest and going underneath all of this. I'm actually gonna take my finger into this Eve Rose color. It almost gives like a, where are you? You're right here. Like a pinky duochrome-ness. And let's just, for the heck of it, dot that over the top. Can you tell? Yeah, it brightens her up a little bit. I really like my lid to be bright because I have a lot of lid space. And like I already said, my eyes are really deep set. So too dark of a color, I feel just like makes them look even more recessed into the back of my head. Okay, this is the CoverGirl. No, it's not. I always say that. It's the L'Oreal Bambi Eye Mascara. But I'm actually thinking I'm going to throw on a pair of my, they might be the Kiss Blowout lashes, or they might be just the Ardell, some sort of everyday Ardell lash. I don't know, I think this mascara does pretty well. Now, I do curl them, as you saw. And I also put on, like, 100 coats. I think that looks good. I actually think I'm not gonna throw on some lashes. I kind of like I like what this is doing. I had this Urban Decay Naked Lip Liner. This is also really old. I think they still make this. It might be a slightly different color, but this is basically a nice, like my lip color. Tell you what, I'm super over this chickenpox scar. It just showed up one day, and I know it's because of a loss of volume and aging and all that. But if you try to, I try to overline it to hide it, and sometimes it works and other times it doesn't. And then I feel like it just draws attention to it. Ugh, it's a battle. All right, love these lipsticks. This is the Petal, shade Petal, Becca Ultimate Lipstick Love. Super creamy. Very hydrating. I don't remember these kind of smelling like coconut. Oh, I love it. I don't know. You let me know if we're going to do this again. How is the lighting? I don't know. I'm sitting in front of just my natural light window here. But here's the final look. Very summery indeed. Like an everyday look, really, honestly, for me. I love to pair like a gold color with like a pink lip. Okay, just ignore the scar. It's so annoying. I'm gonna go eat lunch anyway, so it's about to come up. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you like this kind of chilled, laid back with just my iPhone. Hopefully I can get this. I don't have an iMac, so like transferring iPhone files to like a Windows computer for some reason is a nightmare. So hopefully this sees the light of day. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here talking to myself. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll chat again soon. Bye, guys.